Do you often find yourself seeing the same numbers over and over throughout a day or a week or a month? Like you're seeing this same number pattern, let's say 1111, on the clock all the time, on license plates, on billboards, on information you're reading. And you think, the rational mind will think, that's weird. That's kind of weird. You might be seeing the same symbol show up. You might be thinking about a friend, and at that very moment, they text you or call you. Well, the rational mind will come in and it will say that these things are random events, that they are, your mind playing tricks on you, things like this. But my friends, what this is a real phenomenon called synchronicity. And it is a fascinating subject, let me tell you. Synchronicity is the universe, this amazing fabric of the universe that we are part of and that we are woven into, communicating with us. Synchronicities are meaningful coincidences. In other words, they're very meaningful if you learn how to read the language that the universe is communicating to you in. This is a language that we all know that we have forgotten. So as you remember and pay attention to these breadcrumbs that the universe will drop and these signs and symbols and things for you to think about, you can really learn to work with this to your advantage in a major way. Because the universe is always broadcasting back to you these signals for you to pay attention to. So let's just say you're seeing that 222. You're seeing 222 everywhere. And you're like, how can I see that 7 times in one day? So here's something that you should do when this happens. When you see this, yes, this is the universe communicating with you. Ask yourself, what was I just thinking about? What was I just thinking about? Or what am I doing right now? So that number or symbol is trying to get your attention for you to pay attention to what's going on within you. Really, what synchronicities are doing is pointing you back to you. So think about what you were doing at that time, and it can point you in the right direction. Now, synchronicities can be so incredibly magical. I have had things happen that, they can really become mind-blowing, but many, many people are deaf to this language of the universe because all they're hearing or seeing is static. Well, why is that? Why is it that some people seem to be in constant flow and others seem to be just kind of, going through the motions and, like I said, just kind of here and there and bouncing around, broadcasting static? Well, what we have to do is we have to align and broadcast the frequency and become the frequency of what we want, of what we want to manifest, what we want to become. We have to become coherent, meaning the way that you feel on the inside, the subconscious thoughts have to match your conscious thoughts. Here's a good example. So we'll use money, trying to manifest that money, and get that bank account built up. Well, you can want money with all of your heart. You can want it. But in your subconscious mind, what are you broadcasting? Are you broadcasting that you're not worthy of money? That money has always been really hard to come by? That you've never had enough money? That maybe you come from a very poor family? You see where I'm going with this? Is your subconscious mind broadcasting a story that does not match what you want. If that's the case, that's where your blocks are in manifestation. And synchronicities are going to happen more and more and more, which are keys to living, clues, keys to the universe if we're paying attention. So the more coherent we are, the more in alignment we are, the more synchronicities we're going to have. And that's what we want.